Welcome back to another episode here on the Carnivore Diet Podcast. My name is Jerry Lee Colbert. Today we'll be discussing how they lied to you. How they told you that food is really not that important. You can eat pretty much whatever you want. It's just really a calories in and calorie out game. Just don't consume that many calories and you'll be fine. Not a big deal. I mean, if you eat 1,000 calories of donuts, just don't do that. Right? Eat 800 calories of donuts, that'll be fine. It's 200 calories less. Nutrition doesn't really matter. Eat as many grains as you want. Just, within a limit. Just limit yourself to it. Eat as much bread as you want, and if you gain a few pounds, just stop eating bread. It'll be okay. You're not making yourself sick. No, there's viruses, bugs out there that make you sick. Don't worry about the food you eat. That has nothing to do with anything. Here's a pill. You can continue eating like you want. Just take this pill. It'll help your high blood pressure. Here's another pill. It'll help your diabetes, a shot, whatever, right? And so the days progress and we get sicker and sicker and we're wondering, what can I do? And then a fad diet will come out and we'll all jump on that fad diet because we want to lose a few pounds, for summertime. And then nothing changes until the next fad diet, and we jump on that bandwagon and fall off of it, of course, and we regain all those pounds, and it all starts again. And it never ends. It continues and continues. And there's no support because everybody's doing the same thing. And so the rat race continues as we go around and around and around. I mean, I was there. Just like some of you. I was there. I struggled for a while. When I was young, I could eat anything. And I stayed skinny. Man, I could put away a whole large pizza. Still have room for some pasta afterwards. And I burned through the calories. I was young, dumb. But it catches up with you. And before too long, you have put on quite a few more pounds and you hardly even recognize yourself in the mirror. I was there. And as the years progress, you put on more pounds. And you see other people putting on more pounds and everybody else is putting on more pounds. And it just must be the way it is, right? We must be getting older and wind up having those dad bods, right? That's what they call them, right? And we're not as energetic as we used to be, and we're breaking down more and more. And the days go on. We try all these fad diets, and they don't work. Why? Because they have lied to you. They've lied to us all. All for the mighty dollar. The medical community, the pharmaceutical community, the food industry are all complicit in the health crisis. Not just in America, but around the world. But speaking about America, I was reading the other day statistics about I think 42% of Americans are obese. 1 in 5 children are obese. That's staggering. Never used to be that way in human history, in American history. And it only happened in the last 100 years. What changed? We changed. Greed happened, I think. Some wanted to find a way to make money with food-like substances that we took for granted as regular food, when in fact they were poison to our bodies. And so now we're metabolically unhealthy. And if you're one of those out there that's unhealthy, you're looking in the mirror and say, man, I don't recognize that guy. You've gotten a lot of weight. Before I even started this carnivore diet journey, I was up to around 230-ish, I think, when I first started back in September of 2022. And it's funny because I was thinking, back in the early 2000s, I was saying to myself, man, if I ever get over 200, I'm going to do something about it. And then before long, I got up to 230. Didn't do anything about it at 200 either. But something told me that I just needed to make a change. And so I kind of went the other way. I kind of went really off the deep end. And I tried drinking these fruit smoothies with some protein powder, plant protein powder. And it did help. Of course, getting off all the processed food and junk food I'd been eating. But it wasn't until I found carnivore that I actually saw any significant things in my life changed. Like I had this horrible pain in my shoulder that was keeping me from even lifting my arm up. Now I can lift it up high, but I couldn't lift it up no further than this at one point in time. It got rid of all that. It got rid of all of my arthritis. It actually leveled out my mood. I was a basket case back then. Of course, I also gave my life to Christ, and that definitely helped with my mood and everything. But God put this food here for us to use and to utilize real food. Not this fake stuff that's in a box that you find in the middle of the grocery store, right? Macaroni and cheese is not real food. Popcorn is not real food. So, if you are unhealthy and you're having all these issues, medicine's not the answer. I would say the doctors ain't your answer either. You need to fix yourself metabolically. And the best way that I've found to do so is with the carnivore diet. So if you haven't tried it, try it for 30 days, 90 days if you're adventurous. You got 90 days, don't you? Try it. See what happens. What do you got to lose? All you got to lose is your unhealthy, disease-ridden body. Well, that's all I got for today's episode. Hope you all enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to hit that like button right down below. And if you want to see more of these episodes in the near future, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. With that being said, I want to wish you all a wonderful week. And I'll catch you next episode. Take care.